Hello, good morning, everyone. It's great to have you there. Trust you can hear me from where you are joining me from. My name is Samuel. I will be facilitating today's class on digital marketing. And briefly, I will just be taking you through some of the resources we are going to be using for throughout this class and some of the course breakdown so that you are prepared to get started with us. All right. We have some of the course outline here. So basically, we are going to be starting from next week, the introduction to digital marketing. So what is digital marketing, the types of digital marketing, and the digital customer journey. This is very important if you want to engage a community of people online. So what are the journeys you have to take them through? So we're going to introduce you to that next week. And of course, we're going to be having some key activities that is expected of us to assimilate whatever we are teaching. So there will be some class, we're going to have video explainers, and then we'll also have activities like to analyze 3D brands presence. So we're going to look at what are those deliverables. Of course, we reflect on the piece on digital marketing impact on local businesses. So that's basically that. And on Module 2, we're also going to be looking at building a digital strategy. So setting a smart marketing goals, creating customer personas, and choosing marketing channels. We have different marketing channels. So we have social media, we have email marketing, we have pay per click, or that we also call search engine marketing. We also have search engine optimization and many more like that, affiliate marketing and the likes. So those are different marketing channels that we have. So we're going to be explaining all of that in details in the course of the class. And key activities for the second week will be to draft a strategy outline for your personal business or for a demo business that you may want to work with. And of course, you fill out a persona worksheet. There's what we call persona. Persona is a sample targeted person or customer that you are looking out to market. So that will enable you to customize a default, a more specific information or content for such a person because you know the age group, you know if the person is having job or not. So what are the best time the person comes online, all of those things. We have the typography and the typography of the persona too. All right. So those are the things we're going to look at for the second week, and the deliverable will be one-page digital marketing strategy draft. So we expect that every one of us will be able to successfully by the second week create a digital marketing strategy draft, and also the third week we are going to look at the social media marketing basics. So which will enable us to look at the overview of popular platforms, of course, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and the likes, TikTok. So we're going to look at them and building page setup and branding. How do you set up your page on all of these popular social media platforms, and how do you brand up yourself? And then how do you start engaging with the platform, right? How do you schedule and engage with the platform? So basically, we're going to look at create your own page if you don't have one already, then build a content calendar for yourself. So we're going to look at how do you build content calendar for your business, whatever is your business objective or personal objective. So you're going to build a calendar around that. So we're going to be looking at that. So our deliverable will be that you will build a page, you create a page link, and then you also create your content calendar, and then you post your screenshots. So module 4 will be content creation and marketing. So basically, we are going to be diving into different content types that is relevant for you as a digital marketer. So building, having your own blog is very important. Having a video, creating your video content is also very important. Being able to create infographics, being able to create graphics, basically. That's why we have a different class that is general for everybody in the digital marketing to also look at, which is a graphics class. So we recommend that class for everybody so that you can know how to create your own graphics and infographics anytime you want to. And definitely they will also be teaching you how to create video content using CapCut, graphics using Canva, right? And we will require that everybody will also have their own blog. If you want to be able to do something relevant in the digital marketing space, you must be able to practice with real content, real blogs, websites, and all of that you can continually build as a profile for yourself, right? So it's very important you as a person have your personal blog or social media page that you can refer to for clients as a profile. Okay, so we're also going to look at the copywriting essentials, the tools that we're going to be using, like Canva and InVideo. All of that will be shared in the course of the training, and you will be enabled to create your blog and then create visual content, basically. So module 5, we're also going to look at email marketing essentials. So how do you create email marketing? What are the platforms you can use or tools you can use? What are the benefits of creating email marketing? We're going to look at that. The common one is Mailchimp. So we're definitely going to use that and many more other email marketing platforms or tools that you can leverage on. All right. So building your own list and sending campaigns out, very important. So, and module number 6 is you're also going to be looking at search engine optimization, which is another channel of communication through digital marketing channels, right? So, in building a search engine optimized website or social media page, you have to be very intentional about your keywords are very important. So we're going to look through keyword research, on page SEO, that's meta titles and descriptions. We're going to look at image SEO and readability, all of that and more we're going to look at in the course of the class, right? So activities we are going to do, optimize a blog post. You are going to be given a task to optimize your own blog post, and also we'll be using a tool, Uber Suggest, for keywords research, right? So, and module 7, we're going to be looking at paid advertising using Google and Meta ads. So we'll probably pick one, or we go through both, but we major on one of it. So, introduction to paid ads, creating ads campaign, understanding objectives, and creating your budget and targeting audience, retargeting, remarketing, and all of that. We're going to look at that. So, you will create a mock ad and then analyze your competitor, and we are going to be all hands on. Everything is going to be truly hands on. Okay, so and analytics, very very important. So we are going to be looking at Google Analytics as a tool that will enable us to analyze our data, right? So if you're also using Facebook, for instance, you'll be able to use Meta Insights, and Instagram too. They also have their own insights, right? So social media insights and all of that. So key metrics to track, making data-driven decisions. So once you've posted a page, a particular post, how do people interact with it? So the interaction you've had, what kind of decision can you make from the interaction, right? So those are the things by decisions that will enable you to make concrete decisions on your business. These data will give insight as to how people are interacting with your business and what are the decisions you can make based on their interaction with your content. So those are the things we're going to be looking at basically in the course of this program. And a bonus module, we're also going to be looking at Google My Business as an optimization tool, right? So we have Google My Business profile and we have your Google profile set up. You can easily do this for multiple businesses. So if you go online and you search for a particular business, you see that business show their details, their names, their websites properly profiled. That is what we call Google My Business. All right. It's a free tool offered by Google to give relevance or visibility to businesses. So if you have a business and you have a client that you are managing, it will be a good thing if you can create a Google My Business profile for your business or for your clients. So basically, we're also going to be looking at leveraging local SEO, optimizing business info and reviews, right? You create one and we list one and we add visuals and service details for your business. So, and at the end of the day, we will now have a final project, develop a full digital marketing plan for a selected small business around you, and then the details we are also going to be pitching through StreamYard and YouTube for the final class. So that will go live, and then we will have a level of competition around that, a level of people following you, sharing your content and all of that. So it's going to be an exciting journey for us. And of course, we're also going to be using some tools that Google has made available for us, like I said, I've been a Google Mind the Gap trainer in the past, so we have some resources that is handy for us to use, properly, carved out by Google. So how do you build your brand and sell online? So resources like this will be making available for you, properly designed by Google, and of course, you will also, how do you build your brand and apply for jobs? So this is very important for every one of us, as core members, as individuals. The essence of what you are doing is at the end of the day, you can get a good job. So it starts from how do you properly build your personal brand? How do you set up yourself for visibility? One of the facilitator was talking about LinkedIn. So do you have a LinkedIn page? What are you doing already on your LinkedIn page? So what is your area of focus? Have you been writing stuffs around what you know? Have you been posting some relevant content around what you know? So these are ways we are going to be showing you and helping you, guiding you through how you can build your own brand, and that will help you serve as your resume for as you are offering for jobs, right? Or hunting for jobs. So for to promote businesses using digital marketing tools and social media to grow your business online. We're also going to be looking at all of these resources over time. All right. So this is what we are going to be doing uh, with time. All right. So thank you very much. If you have any question, feel free to ask in the comment section. I will be happy to answer some of your questions. This is just an introduction to what we are doing. And from next class, I know that we'll be able to dive in more in details to all of this, and then it will be an exciting journey for everyone. All right. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Have a good weekend. Please stay tuned as we get started fully next week, Saturday. Bye for now.